Yeah! Happy Victory Monday, Dallas Cowboy Nation. This is your boy G from Jersey with the Quest for Six podcast. Man, what a game last night as the Cowboys dominated the Raiders out in Las Vegas. 33-17 last night, folks. 33-16, I'm sorry. Last night. Excellent performance. All three levels of the game for the Cowboys. Offensively, defensively, and on special teams, man. What a great game by Dak Prescott. 268 yards, going 25 for 33 with 4 touchdowns in the air last night, right? On the receiving end, George Pickens, 144 yards on 9 receptions and a touchdown. Exciting. Some highlight level stuff from George Pickens last night. To me, the biggest catch that he made wasn't an actual catch. It was that one-handed catch in the end zone that he was out of bounds on. Man, that would have broken the internet today, folks. That would have broke the internet today, man. But GP, 144 with a touchdown on 9 receptions. In the running game, you had Quinnen Williams on 93 rushing yards on 22 carries. The most carries he's had all year. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. Those were 93 yards that Quinnen earned last night. Those Raiders, man, they played a tough game up front on the run game, okay? We saw a bunch of plays where Quinnen Williams was met in the backfield, but he earned those 93 yards, man. So kudos to Quinnen. All right, on the other side as well, you had CeeDee Lamb with a touchdown, and him and GP went for over 200 yards combined yesterday. On the defensive side, let's get on the defense, man. What an impact Quinnen Williams made in his first game as a Dallas Cowboy, folks. 1.5 sacks for the big fella up front, and you saw how the other D tackles fed off of Quinnen Williams, okay? You saw Osa Odighizuwa. You saw Kenny Clark, like we mentioned a couple of weeks ago when the trade was made, that Kenny Clark, you were going to see the best version of him going forward because in Green Bay, Kenny Clark had Rashawn Gary next to him, and you saw that yesterday where those three guys, Quinnen, Osa, and Kenny, they were in the backfield, whether it was disrupting the running game or disrupting the pass game. Excellent game from those three tackles in the middle, okay? The edges had a solid game yesterday. I wasn't too happy with the rotations in the first half, all right? I thought that they were rotating Ezaraku and Clowney out a little bit too much. But, you know, I get it. You're trying to get guys warmed up again, but let those guys play more. Let those guys get the most snaps. They are your best edges at the moment. We also saw the return of DeMarvion Overshown at linebacker, and the first game for the Dallas Cowboys for Logan Wilson. And I'm going to tell you something. What those two did was they put the pressure on the other two guys, meaning they put the pressure on Kenneth Murray and Shamar James, because those guys a couple weeks ago, they didn't have anybody behind them. They didn't have any threats behind them. But now with Demo and with Logan Wilson on the team, those guys played a little better yesterday. You saw a little bit different energy. You saw a little bit, I got to go get this ball or make this play. And that is positive impact on guys returning. Revel also played in his first game yesterday. And it was a play where Tyler Lockett was running across the field and Revel recognized it. And you saw him pick up speed to make up the gap. And I said, whoa, Revel is here to stay, folks. Not a lot of plays yesterday. I think he had less than 20. I still got to get the full count. But I like what I saw. I like what I saw from Kalen Carson and Deron Bland with 10 total tackles, but solid tackles, man. Solid one-on-one tackles. There was a play where he stopped Brock Bowers short of the first down. They ended up getting the first down on the next play, but a one-on-one tackle by Deron Bland. You saw a couple of pass breakups as well. And I'm interested to see after this week on Monday, next Monday, Trayvon Diggs will be eligible to come off of the IR. If Dallas wants to put their best football field out there, Trayvon Diggs needs to be on the field. But if it's for other reasons, then he won't be elevated. Folks, we are going to do something different today. I'm going to record a Cowboys podcast in Spanish called Café con los Cowboys, all right? And if you know Spanish, give it a watch. Give me a follow, all right, folks? Go Cowboys. Great win yesterday. Great win.